they said he had injury. From Wunmi's accountant, it shows even after they got home, he's still much more in a good space. That is why they actually did not force him to go to the hospital. However, other things ensued. Just like Osha said, usage of fight is subjective. Many people say fight. What fight? It could be verbal, it could be this. It's very subjective. So more things has to be done to establish the kind of fight. However, if an auxiliary nurse comes into one's house, injected one's loved one, and that person was taken to the hospital under emergency, and the person was declared brought in dead, I think it will be right that even if it is 1 day or 2 days after, that matter ought to have been reported to the police, and such nurse should have been reported to the police. Wunmi might be in an absent mind. She was aggrieved. But people around them, what did they do to report that nurse? It took the intervention of the state and for the police to now declare the nurse wanted before the nurse came into the custody of the police. That for me is a big red flag. And to some people, it could be seen as suspicion. To some, it could be as an omission. But it's a big red flag that I think every one of us should learn from. Even when you are bereaved, your mind must be clear as to say what is very, very important.
Was never declared a wanted.
Okay.
Aristocrats.
She was never reported to the police until police came into it.
She was never.
Thank you. That is the point I'm trying to establish. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just let me finish.
No. Aristocrat, please. Aristocrat, wait. You
just injected what I'm saying. If you have corrected, no. Wait, Supreme. If you have corrected me that she was never declared wanted, I take to that, and I confirm, was she reported to the police before police came into it 10 days after? She was not.
No.
So just leave it at that. Leave it at that now, madam. I'm not interested in the mother. No. How many days after? How many days after? What did the mother brought her in? How many days after did the mother bring her in? Seal. How many days after did the mother bring her in? Let me continue. As I was saying, when that event happened, nobody in the house took it upon themselves that Mohbad was dead. Nobody in the house, I'm not talking about the parents because they were not in the house. Nobody took in the house to come and say they reported that person. And that for me is a very big red flag, which for me will be probed under circumstantial evidences. Has to say a nurse came, injected this guy, and with that recklessness, he died. So that is for me, I think, which we'll explore. Because it still comes to the fact that if it was a nurse that came to inject Mohbad, even when people were saying it was his record label bosses or industry god that killed him, why did they jump the activities of the nurse until the matter was now taken over by the state? And it might be an omission or not, but this for me is things every one of us need to learn from, because if we want the law to come into cases like that, we must also give the law some support in a way for them to do proper investigation and for things not to be messed up. Thank you very much.
Osha, do you still want something to say? Sorry, do you still have something to say? Yeti Mama, are you there?
Sorry, I was trying to unmute my mic and it wouldn't.
Okay.
Aristocrat, thank you very much for your submission. And honestly, I feel that if we can all be objective with our submission and look at things like at different angles, and then we can, like, there wouldn't be any need for arguments as much. In that, when you look at a case in one direction, don't be subjective and affirmative in your submission, because at the end of the day, there are several key factors that will lead you to your own conclusion as a person, as an individual. Because saying, like, throwing away the fact that some certain key events occurred leading to the death of this gentleman, and putting that aside and, creating theories based on our own belief, I believe that is wrong as an individual. I believe that we can all correct some certain things, because we as people, we tend to sort of like create a story, conspiracies based on our own beliefs, and that has messed up a whole lot of cases. And this Justice for Mobad is one. The only reason I joined was, of course, to ask Supreme some questions, which she answered them to the best of our abilities. And I feel that honestly, we can do better as people. We wouldn't have gotten here if not for the fact that a bunch of people involved in this Justice for Mobad started with wrong narratives. They were not open to other options. They were not open to see things differently. They tend to sort of like, build their stories based on how they wanted the outcome to be. And that is why we're here. And that is why money has caused a whole lot of issues in Justice for Mobad. And that is the main reason why Mobad will never get justice. Irrespective of however we see it today, he may never get justice because of the problem we as people have created, leading to where we are at this point. There is no way, if everybody was open-minded, and that I'm not excluding myself, to be honest. If we were all open-minded towards this case, I'm sure a lot of things would have been achieved. We would have gone far if the interest of Mobad himself was at the forefront. Now it's all about money making venture. You want to make money? Join Justice for Mobad. It is point blank period, and it is really sad that.
Osha, I disagree with you. Osha,
Go ahead.
Osha.
Go ahead.
I disagree with you. The reason Mobad may never get justice is because his widow or his spouse does not want justice for her husband.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on, I've only said one sentence. You've been talking. Then you can ask me, let me put some words in first. If that is my husband, Wunmi, if you guys were claiming the nurse, that should be the number one person that should have been reported to the police. I will disagree with anybody that tells me it was an oversight or she was in a state of shock. Whatever language you want to use for that, I will disagree completely. Èèyàn pa mí ní ọkọ nísìnyìí, ọkàn mi wá fò. Hell no. She never reported it. Even the nurse's mother, Feyishara or Feyishayo, her mother said, "Wow, why you èmi fúnra mi ni mo mú lọ?" I think after about 11 days. After Mobad was actually exhumed, if not more than 11 days, not prior. So what are we saying here?
So before the exhumation, were people involved holding for interrogation?
No, nobody did. Because this is part of the conspiracy. Okay, this is part of the conspiracy. Let me say something. Hold on, Osha. Stop interjecting.
Go on,
We don't need
go
much
on,
time.
go on.
Today is the DNA case. Baba Mohbad wants DNA from Wunmi. Wunmi is fighting with tooth and nail. Okay? If Baba Mohbad had told her, release the nurse, she should have fought with tooth and nail. If she truly loved Mohbad and she cared about Mohbad, kí lẹ mean pé kí n release the nurse? No, hell no. Mohbad, no, I'm only Mohbad. Wunmi knows how to say no very well. Wunmi is strong-minded. I think she's probably a type A personality. Nobody tells her what to do. Wunmi controls affairs of a lot of people in that house. Wunmi is in charge of Mohbad's finances. Wunmi is a strong girl. She's
Can I
not.
speak now?
Oh no, I'm still talking. Wunmi is not feeble-minded. She is not a timid lady. Wunmi is strong. Wunmi is very outspoken, just like me. And Baba Mohbad cannot control Wunmi. And he's still not controlling her. If Wunmi was timid and afraid, Wunmi wouldn't have made the call she made a while back. Wunmi will not be saying, no, me or she DNA say, I'm fighting with everything in her. She should have fought with everything in her to ensure that nurse was detained. Unless if it was not the nurse
Okay.
that came.
Now, please, let me just speak. Now, we're not talking about.
I'm having hard time muting and unmuting here. This thing, what's it change?
Okay. Now, we're not talking about her being timid or not. At what point did the police carry out the investigation? Was it before the exhumation or after?
Okay.
No,
Let's
start
hold
with
on.
that. Let
My
us start
sister,
with that.
hold on. Let's take it easy, okay? I don't have much time anymore. I think this is when I'm doing it on my show. I have to go to bed now. But hold on. Now, good question. And I think if you will not interject me, I can speak for a minute or two.
Yeah, go ahead.
Question will have been best answered by Wunmi. Okay? It was after exhumation, everything came to light. It was even after exhumation, any investigation erupted. After we all cried out, 9 days after they exhumed it, we went from Prime Boy Fogungba, we went to ear infection, we went to Prado injury, then we went to, oh, they've made me a widow, you all have made me a widow, then we went to, when Mohbad was exhumed, the story of the nurse came up. Go and look at the sequence of events. That was when the story of the nurse came up. So you see, Osha.
Okay, so if you're through with your submission, I didn't want to.
I wasn't through. You already interjected. If you were not going to interject, you shouldn't have said anything. But go ahead, my dear.
You guys are not letting me speak, and if we continue, we'll be going back and forth. Okay, let's now agree.
If you want to look at the timer, you have spoken a lot of time, more time than anybody else. Okay, so you are not letting, because
your guest.
you want your narrative to resonate.
You just as much as you are saying
that is no. You are not letting me speak. I am, because this.
See, let her speak. No talk again. Make she speak. You don't use time to talk too. Yeah, make you speak.
You want me to speak or
talk now, Osha? Okay. Talk.
So if you're saying affirmatively, Wunmi did this, Wunmi did that. At the end of the day, because it is your own notion about Wunmi and not
no, Osha. I want us to be talking with fact, with the best of our knowledge. She said some things. Do you agree or do you disagree? If there are areas of disagreement, so that we cannot work with some facts.
In its absolute. I have a.
Tell us your own side of it.
Sorry, I need to mute. Sorry, I have a guest. Sorry.
Morning.
Good morning.
Because at the end of the day, Supreme is saying some things that are in the open. So if you disagree that probably Wunmi did report the nurse to the police, that this police came to my house, injected my husband, and he died, then we probably need to look for, substantial evidence that prove that. And if it is true, as Supreme said, that the police came for investigation after the body was exhumed. If police have started the investigation on the day he died, 2 days after he died, maybe we will get that. That would be basis for us to see the disagreement so that we can all agree. But if it is not, we basically need to work with available evidences of how this case went. We are not there. We work with what is in the public for us to work with. Supri, go on and continue your consumption. Me, I'm enjoying it.
This muting this thing is difficult. Anyway, my submission has been fragmented, but it's okay. We continue another day. Like I said, I'm entitled to my own opinion. In my own opinion, Wunmi did it. And I stay with that. Will justice be served? I don't know. I don't know. I strongly hope Mohbad gets justice for whoever cut his life short. I pray, I hope and pray that he gets justice. And I strongly believe if Wunmi is clean, she's fighting for Liam. She can fight for her husband. She can fight. Wunmi is a fighter. Wunmi is not. No, I disagree. Wunmi is a fighter. The nurse was not called upon. The mother of the nurse brought her herself. There was no invite, no nothing. If people want to lash onto the fact that it was the nurse that gave the injection, the nurse was completely off the picture until the mother brought the nurse herself. Come on, people. Come on. No. It's completely wrong. There is more to it. Mohbad died in that house. It's just so convenient that Mohbad's car was not functioning, the rail was broken, the CCTV was out, and this and that. So many coincidences. Things were just nothing actually. This is a house rented or bought 5 months ago. Rented, things are just in disarray. Everybody's story is so fragmented. Nothing is making sense. Everybody is saying different kinds of stories. And the wife was there and her story changes. I asked you a question. I said, what do you understand by lie? Define lie and why do people lie? People don't lie because they just want to lie. People lie because they want to cover up some certain things. Why does her story change from moment to moment? Why does she have to have changed story? The wife was there. Why not? The nurse came, injected my husband died. Why so many stories? And they don't want me to talk. This is your husband. For better, for worse. I don't get it. To me, nobody can take it away from me. The personal vendetta, what kind of personal vendetta could I have been? We are speaking law here. The law must take its course. People do die at home. People do die in their sleep. People do have an attack and whatever medical conditions you have. I was trying to talk about profuse bleeding the other time. I think Mohbad went into a shock, hypovolemic shock, because Mohbad sustained, he lost a lot of blood. oh, now we're going to have to define profusely because the police wants this. These are just too convenient and coincidental. Too convenient. Mọ́tò ẹ̀ ò ṣiṣẹ́. Where is the driver that drove them to the neighbor? Where is the CCTV of the neighbor's house? When Wunmi said she went to the neighbor's house to go and call Fidelis, I don't know, maybe I'm missing the names with the driver of the Prado, but when she said she ran out of her compound to the next compound to go and get the driver or the neighbor to help Mohbad to the hospital. Where is that driver? Why is Wunmi not being inquisitive? Why is Wunmi not being aggressive about this? Why is she not probing? Why?
Mama was there.
That's my point. But I gotta go. We'll
Good
save it
morning,
for another
Supreme.
day.
Good morning. Before you go, good morning, Supreme. Wait. Good morning. So, Supreme, I appreciate your argument. I understand you're out of this live broadcast.
She's gone.
Yeah, I appreciate her argument. However, see, when you're talking affirmatively, I will repeat, I don't think that is fair, but that is your opinion. Now, when you say that Wunmi didn't put some things in check, e.g., getting the nurse arrested, what happens to the fact that the nurse, was supposed to have been arrested and was advised to be released on that day? I wasn't there. I cannot say that for a fact, but this was said by Bella's manager in a certain comment on Instagram. Okay, let's put that aside. I believe those are key witnesses on the day when Mohbad passed on. Okay, now there's so many things that we don't put in check, but it is convenient for people to blame Wunmi for this, Wunmi for that. There are steps that Wunmi herself had taken, and if a police investigation is ongoing, we expect so much to be blamed on Wunmi. It is convenient for us to sit down just as much as it would be convenient for anybody to blame Baba Mohbad. If they are on the other side of the fence, it is very, very convenient for all of us to apportion blames. But the truth of the matter is that when events such as, a terrible event such as this happens, do you understand? We can speak from the outside because we're not there. We're not the one in that situation at that particular point in time. You expect so much. You feel that, oh, Wunmi should be a supernatural woman. She should have done this, she should have done that. The littlest thing she could have done, which she did, everybody still find a need or reason to criticize every single thing that young lady did. Forgetting the fact that she was 24 years old at the time of the passing. When she says a truth becomes lies. You said things like, oh, well, what was the need to lie, or people lie for reasons, whatever. Do you understand? Why do you have to think that whatever she must have said is a lie? Why do you criticize every single step she must have taken? She's fighting tooth and nail for her son. Yes, every mother would, as she should. So if she wants to protect her child, by all means possible, she will. How then can we not say, why was Mohbad himself not protected? Of what point has anyone pointed the fact that these things were done, even in death, to this young man? We don't have any reasons. We don't. We're too afraid to point out the wrongdoings by both parents. So yes, Wunmi has every single right to protect her
we are
son.
all doing that. We are doing that on our side, but it's only your side that you are just no. You just argue for Wunmi.
It's not about arguing for Wunmi.
Please, my sister, I have just
now people
3
are
minutes.
doing that.
I'm going to the library.
We're now trying to be open-minded.
See, I'm doing my assignment. 2 hours tó yẹ kí n lò. Mo láti submit tẹ̀lé ni kò worry. Jẹ́ kó worry. Anyway, we can continue tomorrow by the special grace of God. We can continue tomorrow.
Tolani, please. Tolani wants to say something before we go.
You can say something. Me ati Tolani Aleppo.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Isha. Good morning, Adenike.
Good morning, Tolani Sowapa.
You know the problem is before you talk about this case, you just have to look at the personality of the people involved. Like everybody has been blaming Wunmi. Wunmi is not doing this. She's not doing that. She was supposed to do this. She was supposed to do
blame. Yeah, we all have to. She's the wife.
She's the wife, but you have to look at the personality. If you cannot be with Baba Mohbad and do something right.
Tolani, let me ask you something. Can Mohbad go and lap his mother when he was alive?
That is not the issue here. The issue
no. Answer my question. Let's talk as a mother now.
No, the issue.
Can Mohbad lap Mohbad? His mother.
That is not the issue here on this case. The issue there's no way you can do anything right with Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad will tell you what to do. If
Tolani,
look at you guys on social media. Whatever you think that you want to do,
Tolani, hold on. Unless you are going to lie to yourself and to God. Okay. You all know that on this side, you know why they are bashing us up and down. We are going to say everything the way it is. We won't say because we're pointing out what Baba Mohbad did wrong and we're going to cover Wunmi. We won't say we're going to point out what Wunmi did wrong and cover Baba Mohbad. It is not going to happen.
Okay, just look at Wunmi personality and look at Baba Mohbad personality.
Sorry, I can't bring anybody up anymore. I'm not concentrating. I'm doing my assignment and I have to submit today.
Look at Baba Mohbad personality and look at Wunmi. If they both together, Baba Mohbad always want to like dictate to people what to do. Now,
not us. It's not going to happen.
For the little time you know him now, you know what is. We are going
to call everybody out.
The same thing. If Baba Mohbad tell Wunmi, do you think Wunmi will say my first I have to do it? Baba Mohbad is very harsh.
But Tolani, it has tough. It is done. It has happened.
You cannot tell him.
But let's all look for what's behind this guy.
Even if he's doing something wrong, Baba Mohbad will never allow you to do what is right.
Anyway, 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes more.
Okay, now you said Wunmi did not call the police. Wunmi did not report the police. When Baba Mohbad got there, why didn't Baba Mohbad call the police? Because Baba Mohbad was calling the Bale, Latile Mohbad. Because from
there's
that
nothing anybody will tell me. Wunmi knows what by Mohbad. If she knows what by Mohbad. I don't care. Mohbad spent hold on, Tolani, Tolani, Osha. I love both of you. Osha, let me tell you this one secret today. Because of the love I have for you, that was the reason why I blocked you. Because I don't want to engage in any confrontation with you then, when you were bashing me on your page. But let me tell you the truth now. For you two mothers on my screen now, you live abroad, you know how it works. You know how hard it is for you to raise your own children here in abroad. Don't say because of the love you have for Wunmi. Be thinking about your children's tomorrow. Be thinking about karma. Be thinking about everything around you. Whatever we do today is going to come back to all of us tomorrow. Let me give you one assignment today. I love both of you. Go and sit down. Go and sleep tonight. Ask yourself. Hold on. Don't interject me.
No.
After your sleep, when you are sleeping today, think deeply. Tolani, abroad. How are they going to go about it? Is this how they are going to go about it?
So do you want to tell me if this happened in abroad? If this happened in abroad, they will arrest Wunmi? No, do you want to tell me that? Lie. We have nurses. We have community nurses that go to people's houses. So if a nurse come into your house to attend to your son,
let me ask you a question. Do you want to tell me? Hold on. Do you want to tell me?
The nurse will be responsible, not you. We live in abroad for many years. It doesn't work like that.
We don't communicate. You are just here to be backing me up. You can back me up on my own page. Let me tell you, I don't want to extend this because I want to go and sleep. So
how would the police arrest Wunmi?
No, miss, I'm not going to sleep. I have my assignment that I'm doing. See, I'm on the system. I have to submit it today. Abroad, Wunmi spent her last moment with Mohbad.
The witness was there.
You know
Everybody
yourself.
was there. This was an
Hold
open
on.
place.
Everybody was there.
A lot of people
By
were there.
this time of the day, are you telling me they are not going to figure out who find that guy in that house?
The nurse accepted. The nurse agreed to what she did. So who are you looking for? The nurse was not denying it. The nurse agreed. She did it.
I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. You see, this is why I don't like arguing.
To what she did.
This is not about looking for justice. I have many things up here, Tolani. Please, I have many things up here now. Please. Please, me fẹ́ pamọ́ yín lójú, ẹ má bínú, ẹ má worry.
If something happened to you in abroad,